All right, you get your turn with the peacock man.
Oh, chicken friend.
So Robot, what are we playing?
We're playing Necropolis. Brutal edition.
Brutal. People forget the brutal, but it's very important.
I mean, it's right there in the name. It's in red.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't look like you're in my party yet. So this is a thing I like about the game. Yeah, this is the thing I like about the game is like it's really easy, drop in, drop out kind of like gameplay. I really like games that are really easy to like do drop in multiplayer kind of stuff.
Yeah, joining the party.
Okay,
so
cool.
we played this game.
Hey, New Kellers. So sorry for the grift we were pulling on you there. This isn't episode 1. This is episode 4. What?
Some people write their 4s like 1s, and it really confuses me sometimes. I don't like it.
Yeah, it's like they make them triangular, and all right. So yeah, cool. I got New Kellers. I'm gonna try out a New Keller.
Yeah,
I'm gonna make it be a little different.
I want to compliment you.
I'm gonna be the Hold of Polybius.
I'm gonna
the
be the
orange
last
and black.
Towers.
Okay, cool.
I'm purple.
I'm black and orange.
So
okay, this is the same thing he said last time, right? No, this is a different thing.
He says
that
a different
guy's
thing
a
every
freaking
time.
No, but the one we got last time we jumped into us was a thing I had seen before.
Oh, I mean,
so I was worried at first.
There's,
I mean, obviously, it
a
doesn't have
limited
infinite
number
things to say. Yeah.
By the way, this is one of my favorite things in this game. Is he references the control scheme on the wall. He will say, "All are beholden to the control scheme," or something like that. Here we go. All obey the edicts of controller layout. If you're playing with a controller. I'm playing with a controller.
I am too. I mean, I couldn't do this with keyboard and mouse. Let me go equip my codex because I know that's a thing now.
Yeah. Oh, gosh, this purple looks so good.
I'm liking this origin blacky brown.
Yeah, it looks real good
cool.
with the brutal. It's very brutal.
The brutal. Okay, so I don't want anything from you. So let's just dive right back into it and pick up where we left off, right? Well, I mean, not where we left off, because it's a roguelike, so we start from the beginning. But where we left off conversation-wise was, like, why people like roguelikes. And as you can see, we're starting over from the beginning, and a lot of people might find that frustrating, right? Like, oh god, we were way back, right where we started.
We were on level 2, like...
Yeah.
I've died at like level 7 in this game, and just like, ugh.
And I mean, yeah, I've gotten way farther before. The game I obliterated to start this recording sesh was way farther. I was like almost down to 10. So, but especially for me, I'm a guy who doesn't even like grinding in like RPGs. I don't like to redo games. Like if I forget to save a game and die and am set back by an hour in a game, I flip out. I like put that game down for a week. I'm like, I can't keep going. I'm too frustrated. Which is weird. Why do I like roguelikes so much? Which is basically that. Right, and that's what I was gonna say.
It's
right?
the random element to it that is important for the roguelike to have a
for
lifespan.
it to work. For it to work, that's why that random element's so important. Because it is
I'm lagging so hard this time.
Okay, well, I'll put up with your heresy.
Indiscretion?
But the random element, if they get it right, is the best part. Because you're like, oh, how am I gonna play it this time? Like I'm sure people
what are they gonna throw
have.
at me this time?
Yeah, what's it this time? How's the layout gonna be different? Ooh, plot twists. I like when they get very not serious with the lore.
How?
But I mean, anyone who's played like an RPG that has different like ways of playing, like a BioWare game, right? Where it's like, oh, I could play as Renegade or Paragon, or in Dragon's Age, I could be like a dwarf or like a Dalish, right? Like, oh, I could be a different person and make different choices, right? If that appeals to you, if starting the game over from the beginning and making a bunch of different choices appeals to you, then I think roguelikes are kind of like the action equivalent to what you're looking for there. Because it's not as much story, but it is a whole lot of getting to try new things. Getting into the world and seeing it from different perspectives. Maybe you try a different character this time. Maybe you play the Brute. Maybe you play the Blackguard. Maybe you're like, oh, I want to use different things. And that's why I like roguelikes, where you unlock things for future playthroughs, right? Like, I'm not talking arcade games. I'm not talking Pac-Man. Like, it's not a random Pac-Man, right? It's not like, oh, it's a different procedurally generated level every time. That still wouldn't be good, right? But like, if you unlock things as you go, and like as you're playing, you're like you're almost happy to die, right? If you unlock cool stuff, because you're like, oh, okay, during this playthrough, I unlocked this cool new ship type in FTL, for example. I can't wait till this playthrough is over so I can start over from the beginning and play with that ship.
Right.
But
you
I
have
think
to play
that's a
the
cool
game.
way to approach. Yeah.
You have to play the game to unlock it. So you can't just, like, have it.
Right.
You have to actually either beat the game or die before you get to use it again.
Right. And
it
it makes death a setback, but it makes it a new beginning. Like every it's not so much resetting as it is a reinterpretation.
That's one of the things I liked about Rogue Legacy, because it was the legacy of a family, right?
Oh, I love that so much. Yeah, I like that so much. One thing that I'll put out there into the interwebs about me, I love base building. Like any game where you build up stuff over time, love it. Love it, love it, love it. So Rogue Legacy, where every time your character died, you got to go back out and like buy upgrades for the family, and it built you like that manor house, and you unlock classes for future playthroughs and stuff like that. I was so into that. Like,
treasure rooms
that
this
was
time.
one of the coolest things. Yes, many treasure rooms. And I thought it was funny. Like, Rogue Legacy did a cool thing where, like, sometimes you wouldn't have a good choice. Right? Like, you get a descendant, and you're like, my 3 descendants are all, like, blind or nearsighted or see the world upside down. Like, no matter how I play this game, it's going to be weird. Right?
Oh, Upside Down Man was the worst.
It was bad.
I do like that there's no random element in character generation in this game, which I actually approve of.
As opposed to Rogue Legacy, me in this game, where it's like you just start with the same things every time.
Yeah, it's a same starting point, but you will get different stuff as you play.
Ow!
Yeah, I don't know why.
Oh, an unknown potion.
I don't know why the game's
that's...
being so insufferable this time.
Oh god, I'm super drunk. Everything's wavy, and I'm walking the backwards. This
Are
is
you vomiting?
forward. This is. No, I got dizzy by a potion.
You just got purple.
I got purpled. I got purpled so hard. Oh, it's disorienting when it switches back to. I was purple. Guys, I figured it out. Whiskey disorienting draft. That's what it is. I just got purpled.
You know what? Something I really appreciate in this game? The amount of controller tilt you have control over. You can walk real slow.
Controller tilt?
You know how when you put the joystick just a tiny bit instead of the whole direction?
Oh, yeah.
You're
talking about
slow.
Yeah, degrees. Can you skate? Can you skate in this?
Not really. You move. It's very responsive for movement. But you can move the tiniest bits. Like, look how.
It's funny too because your legs are sticks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I love not having ankles. So good.
Come here. I'm gonna fall on you. Get over here.
I want to help you, but I don't want to stab you in the face.
Ow! Okay. That's probably good of you. I would call that a friendly gesture. Not stabbing someone in the face. Can you think of any roguelikes that have done it wrong?
I mean, like, I haven't played too many of them, and the ones that I have played typically are well done. Like,
right, so I feel like any of the ones that have reached me, were good because they reached me. Because I don't go out looking for them. They're more like a game type that I'm like, oh, a good one. I'll jump in. Oh, here's a good question. Have you ever played Crypt of the Necrodancer?
I don't remember the music. I just remember there's lots of beat to it, though.
Lots of beat. I mean,
good.
there better have been beat in every song because you couldn't play the game if there wasn't beats.
Yeah. No, I love that game. It's so good.
But that's a roguelike, right? And that's another take
definitely.
on the genre. You know, it's like you unlock new weapons to use each time and cool new stuff.
It's roguelike plus DDR, yeah.
Yeah.
Have you played it on dance pad mode?
Oh, fuck no. You kidding me?
I tried it once.
Okay, well, I don't know if you know this. I'm super white and tall. Those are both very not good for the dancing.
I worked at a summer camp, and that was one of the few games that we had.
Uh-huh.
So I don't know if I am anymore. I was at one point very good at DDR.
Hey, it's your buddy.
Chicken chest! Best friend.
Let me go ahead and buy the recipe for iron food, because I'll use that shit.
Best food.
Might as well arcane food, just in case.
Arcane food's actually even better.
And the worst dragon belly flask thing, because I don't use those often. Alright, you get your turn with the peacock men.
Chicken friend.
Okay, I don't have any good. I'm so low on torn flesh. I better get in there and tear some flesh.
I guess I'll buy Potion of Vigor as well.
I have seen people DDR.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I don't want to do that to myself.
Oh, no, I like rhythm games.
It seems so mean to, like, for
Move your feet?
For,
well?
Oh, no. No. That's not what that looks like. Those aren't human movements. Alright, so let's see. More treasure chambers.
But yeah. We didn't have many other games to play.
Uh-huh.
I think it was like
I guess that could be like we looped.
We have been here before.
Yeah. So, I don't know where to go. You're a little faster than me. Maybe you scout.
Where did we come from? Because I feel like there was a fork from where we were.
Well, we jumped out a window. Maybe if we didn't jump out a window, we would have been on the right track.
Yeah, but then we would have never found Chicken Friend.
Oh, it was chicken.
Oh,
Okay.
found a door.
Okay.
Over here.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, right here.
Okay, cool. Yeah, let's hit this. Yeah, I mean, one of the big games that I know we played was a big, like, bonding game for a lot of our group of friends, which is Risk of Rain.
You mean the failed episode that no one will ever watch?
Well, that was far later than when we were really into Risk of Rain, right? We got into Risk of Rain years ago. But yeah, we tried filming it. It didn't turn out well. It was like the first thing we ever tried to film.
It's like that in what, Space Engineers?
Space Engineers was back when we weren't sure we were ever going to embark on this endeavor. That was before we were like, yeah, this is a thing that our group will commit to doing because we like it. Yeah, that was just another time. But no, Risk of Rain is after. Yeah, we were different people then.
We didn't have these frogs in our throats.
That, I mean, that's true. I hadn't expanded my palate at that point. Yeah, no, we tried to do Risk of Rain, and it turned out so bad. We didn't know anything about audio. It's a great game. We're totally planning on revisiting that. If anyone is interested in seeing a Risk of Rain playthrough, let us know, because we totally plan on doing it. It's one of our favorite games. But man, we knew nothing about video or audio when we did that. Our audio was so over the charts. We didn't record audio and game audio on separate channels, so the game was super louder than all of our voices, and we couldn't hear ourselves talking on the playbacks. People were recording it. What's coming in?
I see pink. We're gonna grind soon.
Oh, grind. Okay. People were recording at different resolutions than each other. Like I remember doing the initial edit on it, and one person's entire game looked like severely postage stamped compared to every other person who was playing.
Blech.
Yeah, exactly. It was the worst. Which is why we just scrapped it. Because yeah, if you're into doing like a creative endeavor, like when we jumped on this, yeah, do it, right? Just jump in. But the first couple of things you're gonna do aren't gonna be good. I mean, I think it's rarely to hit something on the first shot, right? You kind of need to aim, right? You just kind of shoot at it, see how you did, and you adjust. And that's what we did.
You get a headshot with a Hanzo arrow and then play the game.
Okay, well, I mean, if that were the case, we'd have 1,000 subscribers. And that's not a thing.
Have you seen that GIF? I'll have to find that GIF.
Okay. No, I haven't.
It's like a Game of Thrones video.
Okay. Is it Ollie at the wall? I know you don't know Game of Thrones.
I know
so
zero
you're
Game
going
of Thrones.
Yeah, okay. So
sorry.
I shouldn't have even asked, because you're not going to be able to explain any.
I know, like, 3% of Game of Thrones.
3%.
I know that there's a wall.
Right.
And there's things called White Walkers, and some guy gets his head crushed with a man's bare hands.
Okay.
I've seen that scene.
That scene's been around. That's a scene
fight.
that makes the rounds.
Nah, I had a friend who would just show me all the cool fight scenes from Game of Thrones, and nothing else.
Okay. I'm gonna die. I'm dead.
You dead.
I'm dead. All right. Well, can you get us out of this pickle we find ourselves in?
Oh no, I feel encumbered. How do I revive you? I don't see a prompt for it.
It's like Y when you're not in combat or something.
Well, let me know when your screen starts getting real dark. Nope, dead.
I'm dead.
Dead. Well, that certainly was a way to go.
That was certainly a way to go. I think we kind of expounded on a lot of things we really wanted to say. So,
we also discovered that we're terrible at this game.
We're terrible at this game when we're talking, is I think what we've discovered.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you're terrible at this game and you don't have a crossbow. I
think you're right. I think I have a crutch, and I need to acknowledge it. All right, hey, thanks everyone for joining us for Necropolis.
Brutal
People
edition.
ask for it. People ask for it or want to hear more about what we have to say about this. Let us know. We might jump back into it. But I think that's good for now. I had some fun, and it was good talks.
We had some brutal edition.
We had okay,
Brutal.
that's okay. Okay. Now that little bit's over, thanks for joining us, guys. Take care.
Later, everyone.